Hello, 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 everyone. Trying to get logged into Minecraft here. I didn't have quite all my screens open as I was finishing listening to Carly, and for some odd reason, every dang time I open my Minecraft, I have a Steve skin or some other random character skin. Drives me frickin' bonkers. So I'm trying to get my skin to load, because who wants to start their stream without the correct skin? So annoying. So annoying. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure that Carly doesn't raid us at the same time. I need the right chat screen. Miss Carly has rated with 4 viewers. Thank you very much, Miss Carly. Hello, Cass. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Super. I just said we're trying to get the right skin on. My skin always comes in the wrong thing. Hi, Kenna. Hi, Akri. Hi, everyone. I'm also trying to get the correct chat screen up so that I actually can see my YouTube chat, because it always is like so late and I want to make sure that I can see it all. Where did it just go on me? Welcome to all of the lovely... Bye, Carly. Have fun at your other game. You too, Cass. Let's see here. Normally I take a little bit longer behind the scenes to deal with all this stuff before I jump in, but I knew Carly was going to be kicking out, so I wanted to make sure I was here. Trying to get loaded in. 2 seconds, please. 2 seconds. All right, so today, and I just lost my chat box again. My X-ray is fun. I guess I'm inside of the storage room. I forgot where I left myself. Thank you for the follow, Cats. Or Cass. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I have a headache and my words are coming out all jumbled today. So you're gonna have a fun time with this. I feel like my brain is not working super well today. Alrighty. Okay. Wait, I need to go back in that for 1 more second longer so that I can get chat screen where I actually can read it. Alright. Because the YouTube chat, for some odd reason, has anyone noticed the new puppy sounds? The new puppy sounds are very, very different. I absolutely love it. This thing won't move for me. No, I don't want top chat. I want live chat, please. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So, today, I feel like I changed my FOV or something, and I don't think I did. Seems very strange today. Okay. I have been collecting this pile of shulkers for the purpose of starting the cliff wall. So that's what we're going to work on today. So you all get to watch me struggle with the cliff wall. There is one more. It is not here. What mode do I actually have to go into get into that? Escape, I think. It's gonna kick me from the server, isn't it? You know what? I don't care about it that much today. All right. So Does everyone who is of adult nature have their adult beverage? We discussed this earlier that we all needed an adult beverage because it's that kind of day. So I got mine. I decided for a can of Henry's today. We are doing the passion fruit one. I think this is probably only like the second adult beverage stream I've ever done. Henry's is a hard sparkling cider or water. Uh-oh. Super, you can't be out of your adult beverage. Okay. In preparation for working on the cliff wall, I had a really good idea. Why don't I use some Frostwalker boots? As long as Pepsi is considered an adult beverage. Hey, that's fine. No worries. You've been on an alcohol-free diet? Bean, I have actually made hard cider. I know. Crazy. I know how to make it. It was something that I got into a couple years ago. I don't make it. I've made it a couple of times, but yeah, I have made apple cider, hard cider. It's not as difficult as everyone cracks it up to be. Hey, diet is the most adult beverage. Yeah. Yeah, true that. All right. Okay, so we probably should get truck in here so that we accomplish at least a little bit in this stream. I did pick up some Frostwalker boots. Well, actually, I went and got some books and some boots and at the trading hall and came up with the Frostwalker boot. I'm wondering if that will give us a little bit of extra stuff in our trek to... We also need a shulker of mud. We don't need that. Do we have some... what is that? Oh, that's my regular shulker. It usually sits there. We also need... We need some gravel. Unless I already picked up one of those. Gravel I already have. There's the mud. Mossy cobble. That guy, and this guy, I think. I don't think we'll use much of that one. And those should probably go in the shulker. So yeah, for those of us who are on the adult beverage train, it is today is the day for it. I have a grudge with the What's your grudge with it, Kata? New puppies. We have lots and lots of new puppies. And they all sound different. Has anyone been listening to it? We've got one there. We have Buttercup here. We have Lavender here. We have Aqua here. Or maybe we should just call you Cyan. But this is the large, well, the not large coral farm that we built the last time we were on stream, which I know was a bit ago. With the holiday weekends in there, we lost a weekend. But so far I've able to come up with this much. I'm only using certain ones, so we're using bubble, we're using fire, and we're using horn. So we'll come out here and we'll set ourselves up a little station down here. So when I want... Someone came into one of my farms once, it was a creeper farm, so over the ocean, and froze my downshoot water. Just a block of water at the bottom. So when I... Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. That's not even right. Although, doesn't it, Frostwalker normally disappear after a while? So it shouldn't, like, when you walk away with Frostwalker, it should have done that. So if someone replaced your water, they came and they replaced your water with ice. Frostwalker doesn't last that long. And in fact, I can show you. Wrong button. Wrong button. If we put the Frostwalker boots on. And then we walk around down here. There's, see? It only lasts so long. And even if I'm standing still, it doesn't stay. So my thought was more like I can use the Frostwalker to kind of like travel around the island and get to where I'm working. But it won't. I think that someone like they pranked you hard. They pranked you so hard. We'll add a bed down here. We'll add it closer back here so that it's not quite so much in the way. I think Frostwalker won't melt if there's no light source. At night, it doesn't melt right away. Okay. All right. Well, I was hoping that I would get a little bit longer for the ice to hold so that I could use it as a build platform, but that's not going to work. So we're going to have to kind of just like futz with this. I do need the silk touch in the bar. I haven't gone and tidied up any of my stuff. I should have done that the other day. We're going to hold on to that. We will grab some fire. We're going to grab a little bit of everything here, and we are going to kind of create a... We don't really need that one. We do need more moss, though. We're going to need the mud. We're going to need the gravel. So we'll take a little bit of everybody. And then, I don't have everything. I don't think. I need my picture. I need my picture. I think we're still missing some stuff. Ice would help as a build platform if it didn't melt right away. I wanted to use it to build a ship once, but it wasn't very effective. Yeah, I can understand how that wouldn't. Oops. Oops, oops. That just did that twice. Oops. Trying to see here. I printed my picture out because I knew I didn't want the picture on the screen at the same time I was trying to do this. And now I don't see. I'm missing some stuff still. Where's my... We're going to work on this one, I think, first. It'll be the easiest to work on while I'm not trying to float about. And I'm trying to remember what I did with my... I still gotta fix that thing. That thing is so ugly. So ugly. Yes. That is a turtle. Did I leave it up here? What the heck did I do it? Did I put it away? The very first GuildRock stream weekend, Brixie was handing out challenges. And the challenge was for me to create, oops, I ran right by the storage room talking and not paying attention. To build a monument to a Minecraft animal. And I was like, okay, yeah, And I couldn't think of anything. I was having the hardest time. And then I came back over here to my island. What did I do with all my wood? It wasn't in one of those shulkers out there, was it? I'm going to be very upset if I lost another shulker. Honestly, I thought I'd put it on the wall over there. I'm hoping it's down here, because if it's not, I'm kind of screwed. I spent like 2 hours farming acacia wood. Did anyone see it when I put all my stuff down? Anyways. I know nothing. Nope, not me, Super. Not me at all. Oh, right there it is. Okay. I'm not going out of my mind. Alrighty. There was one other thing I needed. What was it? The basalt. Oh my gosh, the basalt. I was trying to explain the turtle though. I'm in such a squirrel mood today. Such a squirrel mood. Yeah, so I was trying to build a turtle and doing a very, very bad job of it. And of course, Barnes. Mr. Barnes, he comes over and he's like, yeah, I can help you with that. And 5 minutes later, he's got a turtle built up. Gigantic turtle. I'm like, dude, you suck. But so I took down my turtle and I left up Barnes. All right, what did I do? I've been preparing to start this wall now for about 2 weeks. I think it is. A little bit at a time. I'm over here like chipping away at it and I had, oops, not that one. Don't want you. I had a whole entire shulker. I can't say that word, I know. I'm the worst at it. Of basalt. Did I put it in the nether box? Yes! Okay, sometimes my organization system fools even me. Does that happen to you? Because Lord knows it happens to me quite often. And I'm always like, yeah, this works really well. I still do have the fake hot potato. Okay, this is all gotta come out because that's all gonna change. But anyways, so after Barnes' little turtle thing, I decided, you know, after I cleared out the mob farm that he had made inside of here because he didn't put any light in there, I decided that this was part of the island was going to become the turtle sanctuary. So we are going to get some fencing in at this point because, of course, turtles are endangered species. So we can't have the flower farm harming an endangered species. So they are making a turtle sanctuary here. So all of this will get changed to sand. We will build a nice fence here. Up at the top here, we've got the turtle viewing wall, which I need to still fix that. I don't like that one right there. The turtle viewing wall up here so that visitors to the island can see the turtles. I know, right? I got all this little story on it. Planning a turtle scoot farm for the pet protection shop. Oh. Well, I wasn't really truly planning to like block them in, but I suppose we could add in something here. I don't really know how to make a scoot farm, but we could figure that out now, couldn't we? All right, let's see if we can't get the, I'm going to grab this. I didn't grab any deep slate either, though, but I can't remember if I actually like the deep slate in there or not. My printer printed my pictures like super dark. Yeah, I need some deep slate. So let us run back to the storage. This is what I'm saying. I am so scatterbrained today. The hubby had to drive 4 hours for a funeral of his aunt, so he went off. And then mother-in-law took the kiddo to a... Oh, how do I even say this? This is the daughter of a cousin son. Yeah, that's it. The daughter of a cousin's son. So like what, a third cousin or something like that? I can't remember what it actually ends up being. Okay, that's cobbled. We don't really want cobbled. I don't think we need a ton of that. We'll just grab that. We'll throw it in one of the other shulkers. Okay. So yeah, mother-in-law did that. And so I'm like, okay, I can just be. The last couple of weeks have been a little stressful. And you're right. Maybe we do exploit the turtle. Super. Come on over here. Build a scoot farm. It's got to be within this like sandy area. I don't know how exactly you do that, and you can't harm the turtle statue, but... And where this gravel is where the protection wall will be. There is some room in the cliff if you absolutely need it. Most of that's hollow underneath of there. All right, so let's get our... Let's just build it right here. We've got... This is so I remember what the heck I'm doing. And let's leave that. We'll put that guy... Because I need to look at this in order to keep my thought process going here. So then we've got the deep slate, right? And I'm going to need to sleep in a second. Deep slate, then my acacia. Where did it? It's in my hotbar because Lord knows. Acacia. Not really going that way. I didn't grab any stone. We're going to need that too. I think I grabbed cobble, but not stone. I got the sand. I really would rather not run back to the storage room like 12 million times here today. Such a waste of time. We've got stone. Gravel, coral. Yeah, sleepy time. My island is so bad for mobs. I don't know why. Maybe because it's an island. But it's like if I don't not sleep, I end up just like completely and utterly destroyed. Okay, so what did I just say? We got stone next. And then we've got gravel, which is going to need something underneath of it or it's going to fall on the floor. Right? Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted. That. We'll have to go back for some stone. No. No, we're not going to go here today. Get out of my life. Oh, I love this bow super. Thank you so much. Oh. My stuff is stuck in the ice. I want the shell. That's all I want. I don't really want the rotten fluff, but I do want the shell. Because I would like a conduit at some point for in the bay. All right, so we've got the Curse of the Frostfire. Yeah, no doubt, right? We're thinking you might be Sanctuary and mine Industrial less so. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What did I have? I had the gravel, then I have the coral, which I have no... Oh, it's not going to let me put that there, is it? You suck. Then we have the... Tough. I have tough in my inventory, right? Yes, I do. Then we have tough. Okay, and then we have mossy cobble. Then we have... Oh, wait, somewhere in there I missed the actual, like, moss. The... Whatchamacallit? Moss. Let's just throw him in here for right now. Since stone will be... Oh, yeah, he's supposed to be over here somewhere. That is really not a good spot for him. I think it's supposed to be between these two, actually. Yeah. And then we've got our mossy cobble. And then we have our regular moss. Do I have regular moss? I am so totally going to be looking at this for weeks now, so I kind of want this to... It's going to take forever for me to get this wall done. Because I'm just that way. I get very bored with things like this. All right. I don't have any regular moss and I don't have any stone. So next up would be regular moss, and then we've got stone in there. That's our cross between those two. So that's our gradient that we're going to be putting on that wall. So this should be fun. What do y'all think? I'll sort you a conduit and sure I have a spare. Oh, no worries, super. Oh, like all of a sudden I heard that noise. The sniffers. It's the sniffers. All right, so then if we take a peek at... You're going to hear my paper shuttering because I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. What I actually want things to look like. I don't have enough coral. That's going to be part of the problem. I don't have enough coral. So, I'm going to have to sort that. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to go ahead and take out a chunk of this. Do I have my shovel? Shovel? And get started on this. This is all well lit, right? I'm still peeved at whoever it was who went running around underneath my base and left all these unlit holes that then I had all of the things on the face of the earth in, and I couldn't figure out why I could never sleep. Can always AFK at your farm. It's kind of a funny farm. I'm not quite certain how you would AFK at it unless you had like an auto clicker. I do not have an auto clicker. It also doesn't like have a lot of space to put. You just have like the hopper or the dispenser. Though I suppose it could have a have more at home AFK time now. Okay. I'm not certain how much coral I actually need, so it's gonna depend on... It's just that my island is very large and I'm doing all of the walls in this style. I just want to try and get a section of it done at least tonight. And we're already a half hour in and I haven't even started. So I probably should get started. All right, so we need some of the dark blocks down here. This guy's going at the top. We need, let's move that. Offer stands, just let me know. Yeah. Have a stapler? You have a stapler that sits on your mouse? Good way to go. Good way to go. This guy, let's just move the carrots for right now. That, I probably should have grabbed an extra shulker for all of the miscellaneous crap I'm probably going to end up with. But for right now, we'll just throw it there. Okay, so let's see here. No, I actually need that to go back. We're gonna... That's gonna have to change into sand. Oops, no, not what I wanted. Maybe we do that. don't really like this. That might change out altogether. I need some stairs and some slabs, which means we need to get out the... whatchamacallit. I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment, but we are going to need some. And we really need this stone. This is what I get for feeling so certain I have everything. I've been just like building that little shulker wall for the last like 2 weeks. Stone. I need a shulker of stone. That's not a full one. Okay. Alrighty. So. Boosh. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to round this a little bit more underneath of here, away from the turtle tail a little bit, so there was a little bit more space. I've noticed a couple of turtles getting hung up back here. They usually figure it out, but it'd be nice for them not to get hung up quite so much right there. Alrighty. So let's see. Up here is going to be, that's where I wanted to put that. Is going to be more of the moss and of course I didn't grab any of that, did I? No, I didn't. I'm gonna move that guy out of the way. This is one of those points where it's like you really wish you had just a little bit more inventory space. Because I don't have enough hands. I don't have enough metaphorical hands at the moment. To deal with this. Nope, come on. Gotta be a little bit careful. I don't have like a super lot. I need to make a moss farm. I need a moss farm. Okay, then if we come in here with a little bit of... and sleepy time. I won't be playing with no sleep time. All right, then, we could put in a little gravel down there. Sorry if my head is a little wingy today. I think I accidentally reset the sensitivity on my mouse. My mouse has buttons on the top where you can change the sensitivity, and I think I hit one in. And change my sensitivity a little bit because it feels a little bit more wingy today than it normally is. Let's do that. Maybe we also... I know we got some sand there. We'll stunk some sand in there. Sniffers are really kind of loud. Let's go ahead and... no, I don't really want him that way. Can I make him go the other way? Yes, I can. Maybe back over here too? No, come. It's gonna be one of them days, people. It's gonna be one of them days. All right, and then if we go ahead and... I grabbed 3 whole blocks of sand. That ain't gonna fly. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me crazy again. All right, I do not need that. Why did I end up... oh, I broke the gravel, didn't I? We'll just keep popping that in there. Hi, Scott. How are you? How's the bionicle heart? Mine has that too. It's like a speed changer from, yeah. And it's like you accidentally hit the button and all of a sudden you're like, your whole head's swinging around and you're like, no, 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 that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. I'm going to throw some of this. Nope. That was not what I wanted. I already have some deep slate here. We'll leave that there. Wait, that's cobble deep slate. Why did I grab cobble deep slate? For your gladius? I've not heard of that one. Is that a good one? What am I looking for? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Okay. Let's throw the coral back in there because I think I want a little bit of coral right in here. Let's kind of put it back a little bit. Oh, it's not going to let me put it there until I put a block there, isn't it? Now it should. It's one thing I don't enjoy about coral. It's like, why won't you let me put it there? Cybernetics are doing good. Shulker full of mangrove. So excited about the shulker full of mangrove on the server. Can you tell we're builders? And that is like one of the worst blocks to try and gather. I need some moss. I feel like stealing it out of the turtle's tail. Echocardioologist says heart's doing good. Mouse is meh. Oh, your Asus, your laptop that you're using right now, right? Because of all the annoying break of computer. All right, I'm liking that better than what was up there before. I'm not liking it as much as I remember liking it on my whatchamacallit world. I do need the moss though, so we're gonna have to run over and grab that. Republic of Gamers, pretty good brand. Oh, okay. Got it. I'm not one of those that like pays attention to the name brand computers and the peripherals and all that fun stuff. Maybe one of these days I'll get my new mouse set up. Moss. Moss. Okay, apparently I don't have a ton of that. I could have swore I had more than that, though. You know what? Bye-bye. Okay. I saw that rose bush out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, what? Wow, I'm seeing the time difference on the YouTube chat again, and it's like silly, outrageously silly. We come over here and we realize that I had regular green moss hiding in here this whole time. I will laugh. I didn't need that. Why did I bring that over here? I'm betting I used up most of my moss to make this mossy cobble. That's part of it. Probably should make a vine farm. I'm gonna keep going on this. Sadly, I'm having to run my 2017 laptop until my good computer returns from warranty. Sucks when it has to go back to... My kid is running through issues with that right now, and he is just... His computer has been fixed several times, but he built it himself, so it's all his own, you know, doing. All right, what am I doing here? What am I doing? I went for moss so that I could do this edge. We're gonna need to etch this back a little bit. Shovel? Oh, shovel! One step at a time back in 2017 could be worse. Yeah. All right. Okay. I want this to overhang more. But I'm not sure how much more. All right, and I want this to go back a little bit more. Whoops. Knocking out torches. Yeah, you need to take your health first. Windows 10 updated. It's too much for... Oh, no. Oh, no. My kiddo decided that he was going to try Linux, and then he realized how much he was like... He's like, there's nothing. And I'm like, What do you think? Why don't you think more people don't use it? Sand. Now I have too many torches. All right, what am I gonna do with... I wish I had left open one of my pictures. But I have to be a little bit careful because my system is not like the greatest of systems. Yeah, it's a gaming laptop, but I also am asking it to run stream and OBS and Minecraft and everything all at the same time, so it gets a little upset with me sometimes. I think I want a different coral. I think that's part of my problem. Is it this one? Oh, dang. Hi. No. I don't even have a weapon in my hotbar. Hey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, spoon to death. Yeah, my kiddo was like, his friend talked him into trying Linux. He got him all excited about it, and then he realized how much time he would spend like trying to fix the kind of things that he wants to be able to work with. And he's just like, yeah, no. He's like, this friend spent 70 hours last week trying to fix some weird bug he had going on. What do I have in my... I have fire coral in my hotbar. Well, I think I want the corn coral. I'm out of room. Let's do this. We'll throw all of that in there for right now. I do not need this. Yeah, I should have brought another shulker down. Where's my moss? Maybe I can just throw that to gravel. There is a learning curve, but it's well worth it. My kiddo's one of those ones who always wants to learn that stuff, but then when it comes time to learn that stuff, then he gets like all... It's too much. He doesn't have the patience for it. Which is always sad because he can do really, really well at that kind of stuff, but he got some... It just seems to get a little, like, out of it on it. Okay, I'm liking this better than what was here. Yeah, true with a lot of life. Old school computer geek. That is a very square right here, though. So this is gonna have to have effects. Maybe I can do a... That's a little better. Okay. We really should be darker. And now I've got a face right there. This seems very... I don't like you there. Come on. Folks say bass is easy because there are 4 strings, but mastering it is harder than getting a great guitar. Anything you can do changes the dynamic of the whole band. Yeah. There's lots of things like that, and it's just like he has to learn that, oopsies, that sometimes you gotta do the work before you can get the reward. Maybe I just make that block there go away because I don't. Or maybe I just make it kind of come back down here. Maybe I make... Take this out now. All right. I know nothing about guitars. Absolutely nothing, Super. I was orchestra. All right, see you later, Scotty. I was orchestra, so I don't know much about the else. I almost think that we need to take that guy out. The noodling. The problem is that we don't have the accoutrements. We don't have the that's a little better. We don't have stair slabs, all that fun thing with with like the coral and the whatchamacallit. Oops, that was not where I meant to put that, but that's all right. Now I need an axe. And now I need my shovel back. Gosh darn it, I made another hole in the ground. Now we need the dirt. Ah, okay. Us got you. It's kind of like a viola to a violin. Or a an alto to a soprano. Although I was always the alto, but my sister was a low alto and I was a high alto. And my sister had the better voice. And so she would do high alto or low alto, but I would do backup with high alto. Oh, I put that back in the same spot, didn't I? Let's not do that. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. All right, I'm gonna leave. Let's take that and turn it into yep. Mm-hmm. The harmony sets the tone. Moss, maybe? I'm going the wrong way this time with my kind of like thought process. I know when I was working on this before, I was working from the bottom up, and I think I kind of have abandoned that, which is probably going to come back to bite me on the butt. But I want to kind of curve this wall back just a little bit, and I think we can get away with it if I make this a little stronger. And we fit in. We do that. And then I think if we throw a little bit of gravel down here. Whoops, wrong button. My wingy buttons today are getting me. Where'd my mud go? There we go. Then if we throw in a little bit of this guy. Yeah, that's not where I wanted that. And I keep putting away my axe. Okay, maybe we go like that. I kind of want that one to go the other way though. So let's see if we can do a... There we go. Alrighty. Then if... No, come on. Now I need... Alright. We're getting to the low time of the evening in the sunset here. No, I don't like that. Am I gonna have to murder someone with a spoon again? Somebody is already sleeping. Sweet. Oh, that's so flat. That's so flat. That's so flat. Maybe if we... It'll be okay because that it won't be the same over on that side. That side will be all raggedy cliffs, so that'll look a little bit better, I think, over there. I'm just trying to decide if this is kind of like what I was envisioning for this stuff. If I do that guy back there, and then did I have some stairs? Such a pain in the butt until you start getting going and you start to see what you're looking at. I need some walls as well. What was I using for walls? Good question. Was it tough? Must have been some tough. I do that an awful lot. I also sing a lot more than I realize I sing. So I recorded a Timberborn episode last week, I think it was, and just started singing. I made up some silly little song. And it wasn't like I could just cut that out of the video because those ones are like long play form. And so I was like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sing. And one of my viewers was like, yeah, no, go ahead, sing as much as you like. I'm like, well, thank you. It's not always the best singing. That's the problem. That's why I don't tend to do it on stream overly much. This cliff is also a lot shorter than the other walls, and I think that's what I'm running into, that I'm not getting the good gradient that I want because of that. I am gonna, let's see here, let's grab the sand and see if we can flush out this bottom a little and make myself feel a little bit better about this. No, not that. I need the gravel back. Gravel is in short supply for me. I'm sorry, nothing. It's just one of those things that it's like, you know how you have certain things in your, like your normal growing up lexicon, and you just keep doing them. You don't realize you're doing them, but others do, and they think it's hilarious. Which is just fine. And we still have a couple of holes. I think it's because it's too short. I'm just gonna run with this one as it is and kind of like use it as my kind of like beginning point, because I'm not enjoying this particular wall. I really liked the one that I made in my creative server, or creative world for GuildRock. But this is not coming out quite the way I want it to. I got too much dark, I think, right here. It's okay if a little bit comes through, but I think this mostly is gonna have to be, because the way this wall is leaning. It's gonna have to be more sand and gravel. It can't be quite as light. Yeah, I put away my pickaxe. I do know that I don't want a lot of stone to be showcased here. I want this to be our much more much more varied. And I don't think I have the right gradient being dealt up here. There's too much. Give me that moss back. I'm stuck in a hole. I almost picked that up. No, that's part of the turtle. We don't want to pick that up. Let's see here if maybe some coral helps my thought process. Oh, and the walls. I was going to try the walls because that would give us another, oh, what we got? And, oh, it's a problem with using walls. I need something that I don't mind sacrificing. Probably the tough. I have quite a bit of tough right now. No. No. Gonna make my life difficult here, aren't you? Alrighty. No X. Let's just try flopping that guy in there and then putting the block back and see if that helps. No, because you can still see through it. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put a piece of tough back there then. And we can leave that guy. We'll take this guy out, because he's not exactly what I want. Let's try a piece of coral. Not where I wanted that to go. But hey. No. Come back here. I worked very hard for you. Let's go ahead. Why don't we try something a little bit darker? Oh, no rain, because all the drowned will come and try and bug me now. I don't like you. No rain. Oh, okay. No. We need it. All right, and then we had... I think this needs to be darker down here. What do you think? I think so. Where's my basalt? All right, now I want that back, and it's not going to give it back. That's all right. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We got some dark back in there. So wait, that's what I needed. We'll go ahead and do we have some gravel? Nope, you're coral, but I'll pull you down here because I want to use you right here. And then this guy back here. Let's put a mud block in there. Mud is like our darkest in our gradient, so it works really well back deep like that. And then, oh my gosh, the problem with working with a gradient like this is that you either need to like pick and only work from the bottom up or the top down so that you aren't carrying like all of the blocks at the same time. That's the problem with a large gradient. Let's take that guy out of there. He could go back there, though. That's a little bit better. Then, let's see what we got for this wall. Just feels a little uniform right there. Maybe we make that a little bit more sprawly. Okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? That looks a lot better than what I had up there originally. I do think we probably are going to have to do something with those. Those square blocks. What are they? The etched ones? Because those aren't really fitting the vibe anymore. Okay. Let's try and bleed a little bit more of this into, maybe not right there. Oops. Broke it right back out. Into here. I actually like that quite a bit better. Then let's see if we can't work a little bit of the coral block in here. Let's say hi to Scotty. Okay. We do need some more nooks and crannies though, and a lot of that is going to come in with some stone stairs. I don't think we can make... Yeah, no, I didn't think we could make those. I don't think we can... Nope, that just polished. We don't want polished. We want the more rustic look on that guy. But we definitely are going to need some more nooks. So do we still have those stairs? No, we don't have those stairs. Oh, we could use tough stairs though. I'll keep that for the moment. Let's move this back down. Okay. So let's see here. What can we do to deflatten some of this? Honestly, I think right there's probably a good spot for... Or maybe not. I don't like that. Why is it you do something and you're like, yeah, that'll be really good. And then you do it and you're like, oh, hell no. You're like, that does not work at all. All right. So let's see here. Maybe if we go like that. See, it's a little bit of a nook there. We could do the same. Nope, not there. But we could do that. And then we need to do... Maybe we move this guy back. Oops, fell in another hole. Let's do a mud block B. No, I don't like the mud block. Mud block is too dark. The deep slate. Wisdom comes from experience, and experience comes from making mistakes. Very, very true. So true, Super. So true. We have basalt right there. I don't want to put another basalt. Can we do... Ooh, let's do the double stair. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we... I can't turn it the other way, though. Right here is kind of like... Ugh. Ugh. Maybe we just go like that. Yeah. Problem with detailing is that once you get started, it's really hard to stop. Oh, I covered up that basalt then, didn't I? But I think that actually looks kind of good. We get a nook out of that. We get a nook out of that. Then maybe like that. Oh, oh, nope. I want up on top of the turtle. The turtle is my vantage point. Although I probably shouldn't use the turtle as the vantage point because I can't see it from like ground level then. You know what? Let's why didn't I grab any slabs? We also could grab a few. That might help with that top edge that I'm desperately hating. Yes. What? Putting hose. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Oh. They are getting into it over there in EF Guild today. Let's put that right there. Oh, yeah. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. We just needed a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, I like that a little bit better. Maybe we, I think they're doing so. They are getting a little punchy over there after all their time spent in the trees. Oh, I didn't mean to break that moss block. Like, really? I just wanted to... do I have another stair? Because I think I'd rather like a stair there because of the... Although the stone behind doesn't look too bad. We do have a hole in the ground that we need to fix. Do we have some sand? Or maybe that should be gravel? No, let's do a sand. You're getting pretty mental. No, you're fine, Acri. I'm like, I figured you guys are getting pretty punchy after being in the mangrove forest for so long. Those things are absolutely brutal to try and take care of. I hate them. They make everything so difficult. All right, okay. We haven't really worked in a lot of gravel into the wall, so I think maybe that's my next step. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I only did like a few hours. Didn't you guys work on it the other day too? I could have swore I heard you say that you guys have been working on that for a bit. And I know that's the one thing I'm like, I can only take that for so long before I get annoyed. When Grumpy started to stream, Carly and Kid have been doing it. That's, oh, maybe it was Carly that I heard say that. Ah, sleepy time. Sleepy time. Oh. Place the gravel instead of get in the bed. That's awesome. I hope it's the creepy Minecraft song. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Super has granted me such a powerful shovel that I can't ever dig anything without digging like 3 or 4 blocks. Okay, I am liking that a lot better. Now, we will have like leaves and stuff on this top edge as part of that top edge colorant. So I think we might be okay with that. Oops, I'm not actually jumping on the turtle. It must have been Carly that I heard talking about it then. I also think we need to work some coral up a little bit higher too, because we've got like coral, we got like a group of coral there and then another coral here, but we don't really have any coral over this direction. So I think this direction needs some coral. If I take that one out, we're gonna end up with and I really dislike the fact that they won't let you put coral hanging off of a block. Drive me bonkers. All right, I think we're gonna get rid of that guy, and I think we're gonna make this just come right straight around into this over here. If anyone gets it, the turtle moves. I am not getting it. sorry, Super. My uncultured self is not getting that particular reference. Okay, that, it seems a little bit high now. I think we need to pull that guy down to like there, and then we can start with the around it. We're gonna have to replace that guy. Ooh, what do you mean to take out both of them? Maybe we put that guy back in there, and then we put some deep slate here where it might be a little bit less shady, and then one there, and then we will bring up, I think that, a big Terry Pratchett thing. And Terry was a genius. Okay, if you say so. I will believe you. I will believe you. Super is all-knowing, all-powerful, and knows everything. So whatever Super says goes, as I almost jump right off of the cliff. Oh! No F-bombs. Okay, what was I doing before I got embroiled in that conversation? We need something here to be... Maybe we put some coral right there? I think we need a different one, right? I don't want to put it there. It'll be hidden. Maybe there? And we ended up very square here again. So I think we need to do something about that. Okay, cool. Feel free to send it to me. I don't like that. You be gone. You kind of ixnayed that one. I don't like hiding my special blocks. The ones that have taken me a while to procure. They need to stand out a little more. I don't like that. Where's my... I'll take the tough. I'll take the tough. I still can't take that one out, so I gotta be careful there. Maybe we just do that, and then... Can we... that, and then maybe that? No, I don't like this spot right here. I don't like you. No, I don't like you. No. And then maybe that one needs to go because it's dirt. Maybe we stick some gravel under there. The whole of life is just like watching a film. It's only as though you always get in 10 minutes after the big picture started and no one will... I always feel like that. Like I'm behind the 8 ball. Like I've completely missed the point of the story. I feel like that so often. All right. All of this is going to come out and become sand. Ah! As I fall in a hole. With my too powerful shovel. It's really nice when I'm off gathering sand or something, but not so nice when I just want to dig out one block. I'm going to go ahead and take those two while I'm at it. Let's see here. No, that's going to have to come out a little bit to shield that guy. Let's see here. Oh no. Oh no, I might have to turn off the chat if they're gonna go that route. Because somebody or maybe just my definition of that particular statement is different. I've heard that one several times, so I know the wisdom comes from experience one. If cats look like frogs, we'd realize what nasty, cruel little bastards they are. Style, that's what... Yes! Oh my gosh, I have the nastiest cat ever. Just saying. I have the meanest cat. Fair little bastard. It's okay, Aki. I just saw what was in the chat and I'm like, oh wait, no, if they go the definition of it that used to run in my circles, that would not be a good thing to see on my screen. All right, let's see here. Can we... no, I don't like that. Don't like that. But we could put like right there and then maybe that. There we go. That looks all right. I know it's kind of like that other one that they convinced you to go look up on the internet. But maybe that's just a regional thing. I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny whether or not it's a regional way to interpret that particular statement or not. No, Rain, go away. Now, I know I wanted a big rock here, but I think my big rocks are going to be more mossy cobble rocks. So let's try adjusting this guy to run that route. I don't think Kidda knew either. Oh god, I saw that sign out of the corner of my eye and thought somebody was creeping up on me. Wouldn't be the first time. Let's... It could very well just be something that it was in my circles. And isn't really an actual statement. I think I'm gonna put it there instead. Oh, is it sleepy time? It's sleepy time. Ow. Broke my ankles. Because I don't have my good boots on. I got these frostwalker things. I mean, come on. It's Saturday night. Remember that song? I don't even know if I can sing it. It used to be one that my sister and I would play because my sister is like 18 months younger than me. And so we'd go out clubbing. And it was the song from 10 Things I Hate About You. I think it was. Because that was the soundtrack we listened to an awful lot. And it was, it's Saturday night. And then it went off on this whole, you're gonna go out and party and get laid and all this fun stuff. And technically it is Saturday night, so hey. I'm gonna take this one out. And maybe this one. And we'll go like that, maybe? Maybe? I'm trying to remember what the song was. Probably shouldn't even sing it. I'll get a copyright strike or something like that. Ah! On it. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to shriek in your ear there. My sudden catapult into... Oh, it's stall. I think we need some moss in here. Oh, I don't. It's not a swear word. But I could be laying tile. You never know. Flooring? Carpet? As I jump off that once again. I think I'm going to put it right there. Is that what it is? It could be. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Do you remember the movie 10 Things I Hate About You? You know, the remaking of the the Shrew that came out in the 90s. It's one of my favorite movies for a while. But it had like the best soundtrack. I love the soundtrack. I really don't like this. I just don't. Uh-oh, my inventory is full. I can't pick that up. Let's jump off the wall. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Is it this one? Ooh, I'm starting to learn my stuff. Wait, did I just hear zombie? Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Yes! Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. Uh-oh. Something got censored on you there, Super. And we just got a notification that we've had 100 messages in chat today. Go us. All right, what was I was trying to pick this up so that I could not waste it. Waste not, one's not. Maybe we start coming in like that instead. Because I don't like that. Maybe we'll put some fencing. I know we're going to put fencing up on the other side. Probably the YouTube link to the song. Yeah. I think I'm the only one who can put in YouTube links. I was having some issues with that. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, chat. Look at that. Well, kind of, sort of. We still need a little more work here. We need a little more work. Just a touch. Maybe like right there. That was not where I meant to put that. I'm thinking we come in here with some hanging of the gray hanging vines. The new one, the oak ones. And we hang a few of those underneath some of these to kind of tie that in a little bit more. Yeah. The reason that the rich were so rich. I lost something there. Stand by. It like cut your message off, so I couldn't read the whole thing, so I gotta look at the other chat screen. Vime's reason was, oh, they managed to spend less money. Take boots, for example, here and 38 a month, and those really compare. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. And the thing is that if you buy the best of everything that you can't afford at the time, you do the whole buy once, cry once thing. You will end up saving money in the end. But how many times can you not afford to do that? How many times, like, I live pretty much paycheck to paycheck, and I can't afford to constantly be buying new of something. But I sometimes have to do that in order to make sure that, you know, we have the things we need. And there's really not much you can kind of do about that in some way, shape, or form, and in some respects. Let's do that, and then we'll put that there and that there. And then I think some of this will go away. This was my marker more than anything. We'll kind of make that marker come a little bit more here, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I forgot this is a fortune shovel, so every time I do that, I end up with more stuff. Yeah. Yep. I totally agree with that. And that's why I consistently try to buy better when I'm buying, like, for my son, for things that I know he's gonna have for a while, or even for myself. But quite often it's like, okay, my kid needs shoes. I can't afford to buy the best shoes there possibly are, because he's gonna outgrow them in 6 months, 3 months sometimes. So it's one of those things where it's like you kind of have to, like, pick your battles on it. But I totally get it. Totally get it. All right, let's see here. Can I don't really want to bleed that in down anymore. Let's see. Can I fit in? Will this make it look better? All right, I'm already liking that so much more. Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Super. It's good to try and make sure you're reading things that are more... Maybe that'll make that look better. Yeah. That'll make you think about that kind of stuff. Like, something's off for me right here. Maybe it's just that it's like, that's too much of a... I also feel like this needs to pop out just a touch more. Let's go up top a second here. Nice of me to put a stair right there. Can I make... Oop, nope. Not right there, I can't. Oh, I think that's going to be too dark. There's going to be not enough green there. You know what? I just realized we haven't put in any of this guy, which is my spec issue, is a touch more architectural than texture. Where did I put that? There it is. Let's where are we gonna insert this guy? Let's try. Yeah, okay. That's what my problem is. I was missing my my carry through. I needed to go from this more pinky brown into my more greeny. And I think this guy needs to come more into like where the wall section is going to pick. And you're right, I think over in here we need a little bit more. I don't want to bring it too low because I want it to be a little bit more high in this point, but I think we need a little bit something. An overhang a little bit less. Let's see. I think we need to ease it up. I'm out of stairs. Need more stairs. Bum 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 bum. Stairs. I need more of the mossy stairs. And once again, inventory's full. Yes, I know you're gonna throw those back at me. Oop, oop, oop. We'll get rid of those. We don't need those. We do need those. We need that. We need that. Alright. Let's see here if we can't, like, curve this a little bit more. How do I want to do this? I don't really want to... Oh, no. Oh my goodness. I want to bring this a little bit more. Not quite like that. Not quite like that. Maybe more like that. Where'd my slabs go? I'm losing my... that right there. But who cares? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the flat top. The flat top is throwing me off, but I am starting to like the way... No. You know what I just realized? We took out most of the stone now. There really is no stone in there. And I know I wanted to be less stone, but I think there's not much of it popping out at all. Oh gosh, no. It's one of those noodling times. Oh, I don't have room for that. But I want that. I don't want you. I don't need you. I have lots of you. I don't need you. Okay, let's see here. Can I... Maybe I go this way. Okay, let's see here. Right here, you. And that was my last one of those. And I don't like the way that looks anyways. Pratchett and this and Boots are the most poignant. Only you can save mankind. Yes, I agree with that 100%. Yes, people do have to have fantasy. Otherwise, their lives are just completely and utterly. Good night, Ackery. Their lives are completely and utterly boring. Can I get a slab underneath of that? Yes, yes, I can. That flint just startled me. Oops, oops, oops. Who's up after me today? Because we got about 15-20 minutes here, and then they will be up. Oh, we ended up with Vega. Okay. Yes, no, maybe so. No. No, no. Good night. Have a good one. I'm glad that you had a good time with your, Miss Raybot. Okay, Miss Raybot is next. You had a good time with your moss mining, and I was able to keep you some company there. We will see you on the next one. Do, 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 do. I don't really want you, but that's what I have. So maybe we use you. And that was my last one. All right. I almost feel like we need like a little pokey outy bit, like right here. Pokey outy bit right here. That's a stair. That's a stair. Let's see here. Of course, I was trying to make that a little bit skinnier in there so that the turtles had more space, but I don't really enjoy it. So maybe that'll have to work. All right. All right, is Miss Raybot gonna be on Twitch or YouTube? Oh wait, never mind. I already know that she is going to be on YouTube because I already set up a queue for her. I did think I had a little bit at least. I think I want that to go away. Maybe that'll make me happier. Ah. Oh, I have a hole in the ground. This guy. If I can make my mouse work properly. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Let me not back into the portal. End up in the nether. You know what? We are gonna end up with a fence up here. I know we are, so I kind of don't want to do that quite yet until we figure out the fence. And the fence probably won't come until we figure out the fence for over here. And I really need to think that I don't have any greens up there yet. So that'll make a huge difference. Oops. Kicking stuff under my desk. Okay. Okay. Now over into here, how do we want to, do we want to just turn this into an actual like fenced off fence? That's going to be the other thing. Do we want to carry that through with the other portion? And this, for some odd reason, is just making me feel like this is really square. So maybe we need to adjust that with some sand. I keep picking up lanterns. I mean, torches. Oh, sleepy time again. And I can't pick that up because I have too much in my inventory. I do not want you. Go away. Sleepy time. You can only sleep at... No, it is nighttime. Not quite nighttime, though. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I did not realize it. Guys. We hit our subscriber goal of 50. Woohoo! We have been working on that for like 3 months. We hit our subscriber goal of 50. Or follower goal, I should say. It's not subscriber. Follower goal of 50 on Twitch. I'm super duper excited about that. So excited about that. I think that though probably came from Carly's stream. But hey. Oh, and Kana. I'm trying to see who else might have been. Chat pause due to scroll. Oh wow, we talked a lot today. Okay, where was I? Didn't like suddenly become night behind me or something like that. That would be par for the course. Okay. I like it. I think that I didn't end up with quite as much acacia wood in there as I was thinking either. There seems to be more tough than... But the acacia was meant as kind of like that mid-shadow. So we could stick like... like that. That's a little bit more in line with where that was meant to go. Okay. I like it. I always like when something works on kind of like the first try, because if you like the first try of this, I hated it. As soon as we were done, I hated it. That's why I ended up going into the creative world and looking at it, because I was just like, now the problem is, isn't it all of this? Every single bit of this has to be done with that. Every single bit of it. So I've got a lot of work to do to get to the point where I get all of this done. And it's all going to be craggy and overhung like that. And we're going to run into a problem that I'm not going to be able to kind of get into some of these areas because I'm going to need to scaffold, which I really kind of don't want to do in the water. So I'm going to be like... Whoops, let's not fall in the water. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to be fighting drowned at the same time. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. The Frostwalker boots might not work. They might not work at all. They might just make things like too difficult. But I was hoping it would give us a little bit of reprieve to jump down from scaffolding to the area. Because like this is all... And of course this is all hollow in here too, so a lot of it's hollow because it's all part of the... back up there. It's all part of where we like formed the outer shell of the island. So that's gonna be, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be real fun. Yeah, so like all of this grass has to be, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll leave that there. So yeah, we're gonna, oh, see, here the drowned, it's coming. Do you have a trident? If not, I don't really care. You're not gonna hurt me. So if we kind of are looking at this, we're gonna have, oh, did I freeze you under the ice? Oh, so sorry. Let's see here, some gravel. Oops, you have to watch that. I'm gonna lose gravel and sand pretty quickly if I do that. Then we've got some my tough. Because most of this is meant to be tough. Not really what I meant to do there, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. Alrighty, let's see here. Whoops. Kind of like half freezing underneath of me. Oops, no, not there. We don't want to get rid of our special blocks. Let's not get rid of the special blocks. Where's our coral? And our... You're just gonna keep getting frozen down there, dude. Because I don't care if you're down there or not. The coral. Let's check the coral. All right. We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And then we need to go end up over by Miss Reba. Bum, 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 bum. I always forget that coral you gotta put on top of something, otherwise it doesn't work. We probably want some variation in the coral as well. And I think I want those walls. Let's see. Go away. I will shoot you with my bow. Go away. Bye. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna try and put a wall in here and see if that... it's okay. It's okay. Maybe some... where's my moss? We're starting to get up into... I'm gonna need some more stairs. Yeah, I definitely need some more stairs. Did my music stop on me? Oh, nope. Just started a new song. Oh, I had one of those. And let's grab those as well. We'll throw that in there. We just keep getting those, don't we? All right. So. Oh, that's not the way I wanted that. Why do stairs never go the way you tell them to? Again with that. Oh, no, let me hop up there. I'm like not, whoopsies. I'm not close enough to the thing with my little makeshift scaffolding here. Can I, no, at this point, I'm not really all that unhappy with that. We can go ahead and we can throw like one of these back here. Although that's a little high for that color. So maybe I don't want to do that. I do want to, I need something to put that on top of. Maybe that instead. Because that really ties those three together really nicely. And then we start easing up into the lighter moss, which is going to then ease into the cobble. And it's getting nighttime again. Like that. I gotta figure out this corner. Okay, let's see here. We do tough. Then we do maybe a mud block. It's sleepy time, isn't it? Why do Minecraft days go so quickly? Oh, that was not what I meant to put there. Oh, apparently somebody slept as I jumped in the bed. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, let's take that back out because you were not meant for there. And let's go ahead and I want to throw some dirt in here because I would really rather not create a pocket for a drowned to decide to live in. You know what? I kind of got that backwards now, don't I? I should have the dark block there. And then that guy. And then right here needs... Oop, let's not freeze me in there. I'm gonna fall in the ice. Okay, we need the... Let's grab some gravel. And we'll use the tough, I think. Gravel. And... We need some more tough stairs. And we're gonna need some tough altogether. Which back there? Whoa, did you see that? First try for the correct box. That in and of itself is amazing. All right, I wanted to do, let's see here. I want to be able to see that. Nope. Actually, that's probably not such a bad idea. And then we could go... Choking! Don't you love it? You've been breathing for so many years of your life and then all of a sudden you choke on your own spit. It's always fun. This is looking a little too straight for me. Just too straight. All right, it is time. It is time that we need to turn the GuildRock stream over to Miss Raybot. I'm hoping she's ready. Let me take this off quick. And I want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming and watching me build some clips today for GuildRock stream. I appreciate you being here so much. Oh, did Miss Raybot just leave the game? Is that what that said? She did. Is she ready to go? I don't want to turn over if she's not ready to go. Soup, are you still there? Can you check with her? Or can somebody check the Discord for me? Okay. Good night, Super. I will go read some. Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and quick put in Ms. Raybot's stream information here. So if you are up for another stream, head on over to see Ms. Raybot. She should be on fairly soon here, and if she is not on already, and she will get you taken care of for the next batch of people streaming for GuildRock Stream Day, all right? So thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!